All right. So, welcome to the Kines 213 podcast. So, today we're going to be discussing and evaluating the use of detox or detoxing. So, let's just get into the video that the Yoga Institute is claiming to
Stomach wash.
detox your
This
body.
Vamadhoti is a yogic technique which is so excellent that it really helps to remove the deposited toxins from your stomach. It prevents accumulation of foreign matters in your system. It also helps in efficient urinary elimination. Also, it has been found to reflexly act on liver, kidney, and intestine. Now, let's understand how to do this technique. Take 3 glasses of previously boiled lukewarm water. Add 3 tablespoons full of salt and sodium bicarbonate. Mix it well, strain it, and then sit in a squatting position and start drinking water sip by sip. Go on drinking till you feel really full, that you can't drink anymore. And then try and move your abdomen in and out 10 times. After that, take the first 2 fingers or into your tongue, on your tongue, rub it, take it in. So you are instigating vomit. Try and trigger your 4 fingers on your tongue. Take it in a little bit and you would trigger vomiting feeling. Vomit out. Vomit as much as you can. All this would help removing all the toxins which are there in your stomach very easily. Do this technique early in the morning after evacuating your bowels. The vigorous gush of water really helps in flushing the upper dome and the neck of our stomach. So, this practice could be done once or twice in a month to keep your digestive system clean. Second,
Okay. So, let's talk about what is detox as defined by the company.
Dr. Hassanji explains that detoxification is about getting rid of the toxin in the body. She claims that nature is about balance. When we take food in, the junk must come out. If it doesn't, it brings imbalance and causes diseases like diabetes, blockage of arteries, and other heart diseases.
From this, we can see that detox is commonly being used as modern media and portrays like a way to cleanse the body and get rid of the toxins built up in someone's body.
the
So here's the clip.
third technique is Surya Namaskar. When it comes to understanding this word detox, everyone thinks about food and kriyas. Exercise is normally a neglected activity when it comes to detoxifying your system. It aids greatly in preventing the deposit of toxins in our blood vessels. Surya Namaskar is one such exercise which exercises the entire body of yours. Surya Namaskar helps improving the blood circulation of the whole body. Efficient flow of blood throughout the body helps in removing the deposited toxins from the blood vessels and hence preventing the blockages of the arteries. While performing Surya Namaskar, efficient inhalation and exhalation happens, and that keeps your lungs well ventilated. Carbon dioxide removal is efficient. Blood remains well oxygenated and automatically remains free from excess toxins. Surya Namaskar means sun salutation, and sun means nothing else but health. So practice Surya Namaskar regularly and stay healthy. To detoxify, another technique.
So how is detox being used or recommended in perspective of kinesiology specifically?
Well, in the video, Dr. Hansanji talks about a yoga technique, and she explains that getting your entire body moving and improving blood circulation is actually another way to detox your body.
It also mentions that the efficient flow of blood through the body removes the toxins in the blood vessels, and the breathing, inhaling, and exhaling used in that technique will ventilate your lungs and then removes carbon dioxide from your body. And she mentions that carbon dioxide is a toxin.
What is being described as detox and how often do you need to detox? So Dr. Hansaji explains that detoxifying your body is essential to maintain the equilibrium of your body and its normal functioning.
Yeah, and she also explained that you should detoxify once or twice a month for her first method, the Van Mandati. It's also recommended by her to drink lemon water daily in the morning.
So moving on to the next question, what is the proposed mechanism for how detoxification works?
So in this product, the proposed mechanism requires individuals to take 3 glasses of water mixed with salt and sodium carbonates, and they have to drink sip by sip until they feel dizzy and basically uncomfortable. And then they have to push their stomach 10 times and use their fingers to puke the solution out along with the toxins from the stomach. Um, I don't think this is really approved by science because the normal and natural detoxification system in the body is called liver, and it has nothing to do with liver.
Yeah,
I
and
agree with
another
that.
thing was that she never actually mentioned how if they experimented um, this mechanism or if there's any statistics for this mechanism.
There wasn't any reference given.
Yeah, based on where she's getting her information. Yeah, I agree with that too. So moving on to the next question, what do experts advocate? So we looked into Dr. Jen Gunter, who is a gynecologist, and she did not approve like of the cleansing method and said it was a mistake based on the lack of knowledge of kidney functions. And she points this out in a TED talk, like that cleansing products have no effect towards removing toxins in the human body, and like how like she does note that being physically active and building upon one's body may improve health of individuals and indirectly helps rid of toxins in an individual's body. So this is what I was talking about like earlier as well, like with the whole yoga technique. Like I believe that it does help with an individual like living a healthy life, but then again, like I'm not too sure if it like has a direct impact towards removing toxins in the body and cleansing out.
So this statement from Dr. Jen would actually support Dr. Hansenji's Surya Namaskar method in yoga has the potential to help to detox the human body and help to build a relatively healthier, stronger body, and ultimately further evidence and studies are needed to prove the methods delivered by Dr. Hasenji.
So Dr. Jen Gunter also say that liver helps cleanse the system and excretes it in a various ways like urine. A clinical study on the effects of self-induced vomiting on teeth health concluded that dental erosions frequently affect individuals who practice these sorts of methods. And here's a chart that shows the table for the dental erosion and the adversity that it would cause.
So in the table, it shows the affected tooth surfaces, so front B, front P, all these, etc. And it shows each section of the tooth, so the enamel, how that's affected, and the dentine, and then a combination of both, how they're both affected together. And it shows like through the lifespan, I guess, or not the time period, sorry, 3 to 7 years, 8 to 10 years, and then more than 10 years, and the amount of individuals this study was done on, so 44.
So adding on to that vomiting part, this one study called the Medical Complications of Self-Induced Vomiting claims that it can cause electrolyte imbalance. There will be a lack of potassium and acid, which contributes to hypokalemia and hypercarbia, which can cause muscle weakness, cardiac arrhythmia.
Yeah.
It can also cause other problems such as elevated amylase levels, GRD, which is acid reflux, and it includes hoarseness, sore throat, dry cough, chronic throat clearing, and difficulty swallowing, which are pretty bad complications from the vomiting to detox the body. It's not exactly healthy.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that also like signifies that people should not be trying this method at home. So the next question is, are the arguments based on research evidence? So I believe that even when we go to the video, she has not put any of the sources, so there is no proof and no peer-reviewed articles or anything like scholarly articles. Anything
Yeah, she
else?
doesn't show any sort of form of statistics or experiments done
Exactly.
She just puts whatever it comes to her head onto a social media platform.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. What is the research literature?
So we found another article that encourages the same idea of vomiting as said by the Yoga Institute. The article states that vomitanti involves drinking of luke isotonic solution and vomits them out, which ensures health functions of upper GIT. The practice helps in opening up the sphincter, inhibiting the excess gastric secretions, encouraging peristalsis. All these functions of the GIT are achieved due to activation of the vagus nerve. However, this doesn't have enough data to support it.
Yeah, and also like adding on to what you said, this article didn't really actually do conduct research on any humans or animals, but we did find another article on Google Scholar, which was a case report of patient practicing yoga, and that actually led to dental erosion, as you can see here. So clearly, this is not advisable for anyone to practice. What are your recommendations?
Well, like we don't actually recommend blindly believing in these cleansing methods that are posted on social media, especially if they aren't approved by science and doesn't have enough statistics or evidence to support it.
Yeah, and
And
also like,
instead, it could
sorry,
and
I didn't.
instead it could like actually cause damaging effects to your body.
Also adding on to that, like whenever you look at the research that's posted online, just make sure that there are credible sources, like Google Scholar, like if it's peer reviewed articles, it'll say peer reviewed.